Hello friends, myself Prem Shankar Mishra from Department of Pharmacy in Calcutta University. Dear friends, today we will discuss inhalants. Means what is inhalants? It's a best example is oxygen because oxygen we are using oxygen as an inhalant. So I have focused on oxygen because it is used as inhalant. So we will see all these properties here. So basically, inhalants are the broad range of household and industrial chemical. Those whose volatile vapors are pressurized gases can be concentrated and breathed in via nose or mouth to produce intoxication. It is a prerequisite about that. So that's why we need to require, we need to study, we need to discuss about the inhalants. Now we will see the objective. We will cover this topic like we will see definition, classification, mechanism, method of preparation, uses of various inorganic agent. Here, in case of inhalant, we will see here. Firstly, we will see definition. What is inhalants? Inhalants are the drugs or chemicals which is used in the vapor form that are inhaled or administered through respiratory system in the body. Some inhalants can act as an anesthetic in vapor form, so could be administered by inhalation by closed mask method. Closed, suppose anybody is taking have a deficiency of oxygen, oxygen saturation level is below 70, below 80, then practitioner prescribe inhalation. So the oxygen, if you are giving oxygen, so they should administered through closed mask method. Here we are saying the gas when inhaled or brings some physiological function and pharmacological action like sniffing, breathed in through the nose, huffing, breathed in through the mouth, huffing or sniffing. Sniffing, suppose if you are taking, if you are breathing with nose, then we can say sniffing. If you are huffing, huffing means if you are breathed through your mouth, then we will say huffing. These terminology are used during when you required more oxygen, when you required more inhalant, then you required how you will require you are breathed with mouth. That stage is called huffing, and in normal condition they required uh, inhalant through nose, then they will say sniffing. After that we will see here oxygen is, we are using oxygen as an inhalant. By inhalation method during respiration, oxygenation of blood occurs in alveoli of lungs. During different conditions, the requirement of oxygen by body varies. When more oxygen supply is required in case of asphyxia. Asphyxia means when oxygen supply is reduced inside your body, inside your cells, when your body required more oxygen, then this condition is called asphyxia. And in case of anoxic condition, when in this condition we required more oxygen supply, and here oxygen is supplied by inhalation method. In inhalation method it can be given by closed mask method also. Here for we will see oxygen because it is very important things. So here it can be related denoted by O, oxygen, or its molecular formula is O2, and its molecular weight is 99.9994. That's why we are considering as a 16 its molecular weight, atomic weight, and its molecular weight is 32. Here we are saying oxygen is an important constituent of air and present about 21% by volume of atmosphere. Oxygen IP, according to in Indian Pharmacopoeia, oxygen should not be less than 99% volume by volume of oxygen, and residue having organ with trace of nitrogen and hydrogen also. Means according to IP, it should not be less than 99% volume by volume of oxygen, and remaining amount can be argon. It can also have trace amount of nitrogen and hydrogen, and it can supply it in a compressed form in metallic cylinder. So we can say it is a some fact about that. Method of preparation of oxygen here. Preparation of oxygen using potassium chlorate. Here we are using 2 KClO3, 2 K potassium. This potassium chlorate When this potassium chlorate will release, it will be decomposed, then it will release KCl and oxygen. This oxygen can be obtained by this preparation method, and by another method, hydrogen peroxide. When you are decomposing hydrogen peroxide, it also release oxygen. So by this method, the oxygen can be collected, can be obtained, can be prepared. So oxygen also can be prepared by decomposition of salt potassium nitrate. When you are decomposing, when you are heating at high temperature of potassium nitrate, then you can get potassium dinitrate, potassium nitrite, and oxygen. This oxygen can be condensed, can be collected by condensation method, and by fractionation of liquid air. From liquid air also you can collect oxygen. The air is purified by removing moisture, carbon dioxide and dust. Then air is compressed to obtain liquid air. Means these atmospheric air can be compressed and we will convert into liquid air. Then liquid air is fractioned by distillation method. Fractionated means kya? What do you mean fractionated? Mean it can be differentiated at different concentration, different boiling point. By the different boiling point, suppose oxygen can be compressed, can be obtained by at this temperature, sulfur can be this, hydrogen can be this specific temperature. So by fractionation method we can distill oxygen, and this oxygen is obtained and filled in a cylinder under pressure. So by this method also we can prepare the oxygen, and it's another one of the important method for preparing oxygen, electrolysis method. By electrolysis method, here we are saying electrolysis of water, as a direct current is passed through a cell between the iron electrode, which are immersed in about 10% of aqueous solution of sodium or potassium hydroxide. Oxygen gets liberated at the anode and hydrogen at cathode. Because why we are saying anode, because the oxygen contains negative charge, so it will deposited at anode, and hydrogen have positive charge, so it will be deposited at cathode. So here we are saying both oxygen can be liberated at anode position, and hydrogen can be liberated at cathode electrode. So oxygen is, by this method oxygen can be obtained, and it will filled in a metallic cylinder under pressure. Here just you see 2H2O, they are releasing H2O plus O2. This oxygen can be compressed in a cylinder. Oxygen, what is the use of oxygen? How we will see this? In hypoxia condition, everybody know oxygen is given only in hypoxia. When your body required more amount of oxygen, then you should given your supplied by oxygen. In hypoxia condition, for undertaking artificial respiration, it is also used as inhalant for supporting respiration during anesthesia or post-operative condition. In the treatment of anoxia or asphyxia, oxygen can be used. Asthmatic condition also, we can give oxygen. Poisoning, and in case of poisoning due to gases, suppose like ammonia gas releases, then some person can be poisoned by some gases, so it can be also treated by oxygen. Suppose you got any shock, then also it can be treated by this. In burn condition also can be treated by this, and in case of some infection also, suppose if you have any severe infection, then you can also support it by oxygen. So these are the uses of oxygen which are widely used here. So these are the various references which we had followed during the discussion of these inhalants. Thank you so much. Thanks you.